All right, solving quadratics where a is equal to 1. This is really getting into some of the key aspects of this chapter, which is solving quadratic equations, trying to find out where it hits the x-intercept. In order to do that, what you're going to do is basically set your equation equal to 0. And because you know that anything times 0 is 0, we can factor this out into two binomials and then set them equal to 0. So let's go ahead and look at our first example. Okay, so in my first example, my equation is x squared plus x minus 6, and I want to solve so it's equal to 0. So what I'm going to do this is break it down into two binomials. So parentheses, parentheses, x times x to get x squared. And then what are my factors of 6? 6 and 1 and 2 and 3. Which one of these through subtraction will give me a positive 1? The 2 and the 3. So I want to end up with a positive 1, so I'm going to put the positive with the 3. Alright, now since I know anything times 0 is 0, I'm going to figure out what makes this 0. X minus 2 equals 0. X is equal to 2. 2 is one of my zeros here. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Negative 3 is my other zero. Now watch what happens when I plug those in. 2 squared is 4. Plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. Let's look at the next one. Negative 3 squared is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So you can see that these are your answers. Those are your solutions. Example 2. X squared minus 16x plus 55 equals 0. Again, I'm going to set them up as two binomials. Is there any greatest common factor? No. So I'm going to look at the factors of 55. 55 and 1, that won't give me 16. 11 and 5, that will give me 16. I want to end up with a negative 16, so they're both going to be negative. Next, I set them equal to 0. X is equal to 11. And I set this one equal to 0. X is equal to 5.